before you come at me, some stuff. Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Trey, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Woo! Over, take care of you. Okay, first of all, if you don't really care why I haven't been posting or why I haven't been on YouTube for so long, you can come to this point right here. There should be something in between my fingers. And I'll just get you right to the video. Hi, thank you for staying. Oh, wow. I know it has been roughly 2 months since I posted on the Tube of You. I changed my major in college, if you didn't know. I used to be music ed, now I'm PR, so I did that. I was getting like schoolwork together and stuff. We had retreat practices for afros, which, as you know, if you haven't seen my retreat videos, something should pop up. We go on this trip every year. This year it happened to land on spring break, so I was planning on vlogging that whole weekend, and it just would have been content. But the world is under this pandemic for Miss Rona, Miss Rochelle. She has rampaged through the United States, through the world, and caused everything to shut down, which meant my school shut down, which meant my trip shut down, which meant my content shut down. I was planning on filming, I had a lot of things planned, but because of my practicing and I had a job and I have a life, I decided to take like a little break from YouTube, and I just wanted to like come back with good content and good thought out content, which is what I'm here to do today. So basically that's why I haven't been posting. It's not some big drawn out story of me. Hello everybody, if you're new here, my name's Trey.
Hi, my name is Trey. I have a basketball game tomorrow. Well, I'm a point guard, I got a shoe game, and
just my life. So if that interests you, go ahead and subscribe down below, ring the bell so you never miss an upload, and yeah. But basically in today's video, crazy college stories, because I've been in college for 2 years now, going on my third year, which is actually crazy. We're not gonna talk about it anyways. I'm trying a new angle too. I hope you like it. I got a haircut. I know social distancing, but I literally looked the worst I've ever looked in my 20 years of existence. So this story is about when I had to get my car towed. So basically my freshman year, it was my first semester. I had a good transition. A lot of things when I was going through my freshman year, my first semester, I was getting used to, you know, making new friends and like my new life and, you know, different activities and whatever. I can admit that I am not the most set-minded. Is that even a word? I don't know. But a lot of things go on in my brain at one time, and it's very hard for me to like calm down sometimes. So especially my freshman year, coming straight out of high school, just raw out of the womb. This particular day was really rushed because it was my busy day. It was a Thursday, I remember. Thursdays my freshman year were very hectic, like, because I was still a music student, so I had music classes, then I had my regular classes, and then I had just, you know, lunch, and I wanted to work out. I did a lot of things. And so this particular day though, it just felt different. When I was going to my class, you know, I had my keys. This particular day, for some reason, I just had it loose in my pants. For some reason, I was walking to class, and I remember having my keys, so I'm walking. I finished my classes, and you know the best thing after you finish classes, you get to go home and relax. So I'm tearing up the set. So I get in my building, I get to my door, take my keys out, and my car key is like really thick.
It's still warm, motherfucker. My coochie was cold. Next up.
She was absent from my keychain, and I panicked because I didn't have a backup key at the time. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm 19 and so I go into full-fledged panic mode, looking all over the place for my keys. I immediately call my friend Jenna. Hey, I lost my car key. I need it, obviously. We decided to see, because I remember that Walmart and like certain car places, you can get your key remade. And so in my brain, I was like, okay, if I just tell them what type of car it is, they can just remake it because they just have the keys set, right? Stupidity. So we're driving, and I'm still kind of optimistic at this point. I haven't had my mental breakdown yet. It was coming, it was building up. Obviously, nobody can remake a key without the key being present. After about 45 minutes of us driving around and me just dragging Jenna through the mud of my we're sitting in the auto parts like parking lot, and all of a sudden I just like break down, like bawling. When it comes to like stressful situations, I have 3 reactions. A, I shut down. B, immune to it, so I just kind of like go through the motions. Or C, I stress out really bad. And she was like, oh, you know, consoling me, whatever, you know how friends do, you know. After that whole shabacle, I get on my phone, I call my mom and tell her what happened, and she was like, it's okay, I'll call the Volvo people to get like set up an appointment for them to get your key remade. And she was like, you need to call AAA. And I was like, okay, I will. Call AAA because I had to get my car towed up because, of course, there was no Volvo dealerships in Tuscaloosa. And the closest one was in Birmingham, which isn't really that far. That meant I had to find a ride to Birmingham. Oh my god, my nose is itching. Ugh.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
So I called AAA, get the tow man to come to my spot, and my car was parked at the like parking deck. That's like one of the parking decks, I guess, at Alabama, so it was fine, it was safe or whatever. But I was kind of stressed, you know, someone would try to break in, which I don't know why someone would break into my car and search the whole campus to try to find, you know, that's stupid, no one does that. And if you don't know, AAA, unless you sponsor me, but if you don't, which you probably won't, AAA takes forever to do anything that you ask. I wanted to kind of be expeditious, but it wasn't, and it's okay, it's fine. A couple hours pass. All of a sudden, the lovely AAA tow man comes. And off of the jump, when he called me, I just like felt 2 different vibes. I felt that either A, he was like old and racist, or B, he was just like really tired and annoyed.
Also, I want to say that the man looked like a mixture of the men from Duck Dynasty and Patrick from SpongeBob. Like, there was no in between, no like if, ands, or buts. So I wanted you to like picture what I saw when I first met him and why I was getting that vibe when he answered the phone.
And so I don't deal well with either of those, obviously. And I was trying to like tell him where I was. He couldn't find me. I was like, you're at the wrong spot. He was like, oh, well, you should have told me where to go. I was like, I did. And it was this whole spat over the phone. So when he came, I was trying to get in my brain that, okay, he's helping me, he can still go to hell, you know? After he comes, he like is actually really chill and really nice. The main issue was that I couldn't get my car unlocked, which meant that I couldn't move my car to put it in neutral to get on the tow truck. So he had to get his machine, because I don't know what I'm doing. So I was talking to him like throughout it, telling him what happened or whatever, and he was actually really nice and was giving me like really good advice and stuff, which is kind of bizarre because I was like, I really just want you to put this car on the tow truck so I can, you know, go about my day. So after about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, my sister calls me, and so I'm talking on the phone with her, and all of a sudden I hear this loud pop. Immediately I'm thinking, this bitch my tire. He popped my tire getting my car on the tow truck, and when I tell you, my whole like heart just like sank, and I was like, oh my god, like he really just popped my tire, like it's gone. And he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, this day had already been so just like hectic and annoying, and that was just like the cherry on top, like my tire just popping like a fat pimple. Like, I was like, wow, I really pissed God off today, you know? He's like, what can I do to like make it up or whatever, and you know, that whole porno talk. I'm kidding. I'll pay for it, or the company will pay for it, whoever the hell will pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. He puts my spare tire on it and gets my car up there, and now I have to call my mom and tell her that the Volvo company has to put a tire on my car too. Not just my keys, now a tire as well. So that just ups the bill as it is. And she's like, okay, but I mean, it literally was not my fault, so she was not upset. She was just kind of like aggravated. I was like, I mean, yeah, whatever. And so the next day, I had arranged for my friend Anthony to pick me up after, because I only had like 2 classes or 3 classes that day, and we were gonna ride to Birmingham, get my car, get a tire, go back home. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be Gucci, cool, whatever. And I get a phone call from this unrecognized number, but I answer the phone. He's like, yo, I just want to tell you I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's really fine. It's whatever. And he was like basically crying. I'm like, dude, like, it's really okay. Just give me the money and I'll get the tire and I'll be fine. But the issue is that I did not know my tire size. I didn't know it at all. Remember that. Me and Anthony suit up to go to Vestavia, which is Birmingham, same difference. We're driving and we get to the Walmart to get my tire. And I had looked online to see what my tire size was. And I wrote it down, got the tire. We go back to the dealership because I walk in with the tire. We talk to the guy and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, this tire is the wrong size. And I was like, huh? You're joking. You're really joking. He was like, yeah, it's the wrong size. He wrote the right size down. He was like, yeah, we can't, you know, put it on there until you get the right size tire. And I was like, we had to go back to the Walmart, which is like a 15-minute drive, or it's like a 10-minute drive. And go back to the Walmart, go back to the same people that just saw us. But we got the right size tire. Went back to the Volvo. The man put it on. Here, you might think the story's over and it's like resolved or whatever because I got everything settled, you know, the car, the keys, the money, or whatever, right? Wrong. After everything's done, the guy tells me he gives me the check or the bill or whatever. We already arranged that was how it was going to be paid, so I just swiped the card or whatever and went about my day. Drove back to Tuscaloosa, everything was fine, everything was Gucci. That night, I get a call from my mom yelling at me on the phone saying why did I swipe my card for $500 something for Volvo? She was like, no, I already paid for it. And I was like, already paid? She was like, yeah, it's already paid for. And I was like, well, the guy told me it wasn't, so that's why I swiped. And she was pissed, but the way my mom operates when she's upset is that she doesn't really listen to me, but then like after a while she'll listen and like realize, you know, that I was manipulated too, you know? Everything got settled because, you know, my mom she knows what she's doing. She's a businesswoman. Sure, she got it all. Like, she knows she's been in the game for too long to get played like that. Whereas me, I'm still, you know. So long story short, love you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and stay safe during these times with your quarantine. With these masks, if you want, let me take this off. If you want one of these masks, I'll leave in the description box where to get them. It's one of my mom's friends, or a family friend really, that makes these handmade or whatever. You can get any design you want. I don't know how much they cost because I did not pay for it, but I'm sure it's a reasonable price. And I don't know if she ships or not, but I do know if you live in the Huntsville area, it is local. Anywho, love you guys so much. Hope you guys stay safe during your quarantine, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Take care of you.